You know, wax on, wax off?
Yeah.
All right. So paint on, paint off. Up, down, paint.
Okay,
Paint your fence.
On painting the fence.
Yeah, paint the fence, right?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tychon, and we're back with a brand new episode. Today I'm at the Tychon Meditation Center, and I'm gonna learn more about the practice from some actual experts. Tai Chi to me is when I see people in the morning doing this in the park. So it's a lot of movement. I don't know what's happening in the movement. It looks like Tai Chi to me is about maybe defending yourself from spirits, bad spirits. But to me, Tai Chi is like a meditative, slow motion type of movement. That's a martial art, but more of an art than martial. All right, so we got the definition. Tai Chi is an ancient Chinese martial art, initially developed for combat and defense. It's known as a gentle, low-impact form of exercise. I actually try to put meditation in my daily routine. So every morning, I try to meditate, but if I'm in a rush, I don't. And today was one of those days where I was in a rush and I didn't. The most challenging thing about today, I think, will be the fact that I don't know if what I think Tai Chi is what it actually is. Because me doing this, I feel like there's so much more to it that I might not know about. I feel like there's a lot more of a meditative aspect to it, and there's a lot more body movements in it that I may not be aware of. So it'll be fun, but challenging.
Hello, my name is Andy James. I founded the Tychon meditation 40 years ago, and we provide Tai Chi meditation, which is mindfulness Vipassana meditation. We also do Qigong and other martial arts as well.
Hi, my name is Donna, and I'm the chief instructor of the Tai Chi and Meditation Center. Today, I'm going to be showing Tychon how to do the Tychon moves, and also, just working on the martial applications as well as the form. Tychon will be doing some moves which will integrate his mind and body balance. He'll be starting with the beginning of the form and then moving into some more difficult practices to just get a taste of what it's like to practice Tai Chi.
The full name is actually Tychon, which means Tai Chi fist. Tai Chi actually means supreme ultimate, but it refers to yin yang. That's why the yin yang symbol is often, you often see that associated with Tai Chi. Basically, it is about balance. So you are, in a way, trying to embody the Tai Chi. So I look at it as your own work of art because it's never done. So you can bring balance physically, energetically. You can bring balance into relationships, into every aspect of your life. So so everything flows. So your mind is flowing, just as your body. You learn to let your body relax and flow.
The meditation aspect, which is inherent in Tai Chi, is that we are paying attention to everything that we're doing, to the body, what happens in the mind, how we do the movement. We're trying to stay in the moment and being fully aware of what is happening in the moment, not to have our minds wander to a different place or, thinking about our worries. We're fully involved in what we're doing.
Hey,
Sean, Andy,
Tychon,
welcome.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey Tychon, I'm Donna. Welcome to the Tai Chi and Meditation
Nice
Center.
to meet you.
Yeah.
So what are we doing today?
Donna?
Well, we're going to be doing some Tai Chi. So we're going to be doing some meditation within movement. And we're going to learn how to relax and be one with ourselves. Get more into it, more centered, more balanced and stable. Sound good?
That sounds exciting. I'm ready. Let's do it. Today, I'm most excited about being one with my body. I've had a busy day, so being able to just calm down and feel all that I'm feeling all in one place right now is so exciting to me.
All right, so are you ready to begin?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, super. So first thing we're going to do is learn how to root and ground and center. Okay. All right, so if you place your feet together, okay, just center over your feet, relax your body, stand up straight. And then you're going to come into something called Wuji stance. So to do that, you're going to shift and sink your weight into one leg, like the right leg, and then lift up the other one. So now you're standing on one leg. And take the other one without moving and put the heel to the side and parallel your feet and then shift to the center. Good. So here we're going to loosen the knees, relax, pull your head up. Imagine you're like a pine tree. So your feet are rooted deep into the earth, your head is up into the sky, and you want to open your branches a little bit so that you have some space under your arms. So you can completely relax. So we usually start with a few breaths just to relax. Pay attention to the body, and then you can open your eyes and start to float your hands forward. As little muscle as possible, just float your hands up as if you're standing in water and they're floating to the surface. Just floating. Can you feel the float?
I'm floating.
Good. Okay, now your hands are heavy. Your elbows coming down, pulling your hand down like an anchor, sinking to the bottom slowly.
Right now, I'm learning about Wuji stance. I'm centered and grounded. It's like being a tree. I feel like I'm one with the ground. Floating.
You know wax on, wax off?
Yeah.
All right, so paint on, paint off. Up, down, paint.
Okay.
Paint your fence.
Oh, I'm painting the fence.
Yeah, paint the fence, right? You see your hands like a paintbrush, just relax. That's right. Draw your fingers up. Yeah, so you're using your elbows, right? Yeah. You're tight. Yeah, so when you paint the fence, you just need your hand. That's right, okay. So we paint up, relax, and down.
It's almost like if you relax, right?
Sending everybody.
Not so easy, huh?
If you relax, I'll lift for you. So relax.
Okay.
So it's,
Tight.
so when it's here, and all of this as you relax. So as you're
I'm trying to relax. Doing the rising and falling, I realize that I'm so stiff right now, and it's because I'm thinking about every action. I need to just clear my mind and let my body move. But this is difficult. Right now, I need to really loosen up before getting into this flow of moving my arms up and down. I work out with weights, and I feel like these weights make me stiff, and trying to be loose and unlearning what I thought Tai Chi was is very difficult in this moment.
And then turn your hips and let your arms just hang. Good. Yeah, try not to break anything.
I think I need to oil up my knees.
Is that your knee?
I think so.
Don't twist your knees, okay? So you want your knees to remain forward, and it's the hip that twists. You see that? Okay, good. Yeah, keep your knees forward over your toes. Good, and let your arms hang. You go a little bit faster. Good. A little bit faster. Just turn your hips. Good. Faster. Faster. Relax. Good. Relax your hips. Yeah. So your arms should swing freely, right? Good. Soft.
I'm trying not to think.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, just do it. Just turn, relax. Hey, there you go. Relax.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen in slow motion. My body is so stiff, so falling down right now is not a surprise. My balance is a little bit shaky, but as I'm doing this, I'm getting better.
Try not to move your whole body with it. It's just your hand, all right? So when you're holding the ball with the left hand on top, you're good. And then we're going to turn the body a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
Now, spin the ball over.
Spin the ball over.
Try not to move your body with it.
Okay.
I know. Okay.
Body
So
safe.
it's just your hands going to spin. You're going to stay straight up. And then you're going to carry that ball to the right side. Hold it comfortably and spin it over. Okay, so this is the front of your body.
Yeah.
So you want the ball to be there.
Also,
Stand straight. Stand straight. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So your shoulders level, elbows down. Relax. You're a little tight. There you go. Big ball. Okay. All right. So now when you turn your body and your hip, there you go. So it's still in front, right? You don't need to put your hands over here. So you just spin that ball over like that. Head up. Yeah. Look out. There you go. Good. And now we're going to spin it over again. Don't turn your head.
Oh, my head
Just
moves
your
when
hand,
I-
just your hand. It's all connected to
your hand will move the
there you
body, so slowly looking to the left, to the
yeah,
right.
like that, right? Good.
I played basketball my whole life, but I've never held an invisible ball. Moving this invisible ball is teaching me how to control my movements and move as one.
Okay, so you ready?
I'm ready.
You're going to follow me, all right? I'm going to
Okay.
do it really slow. Just keep your mindfulness, keep your balance, that's all. All right, so back here, feet together. Remember how we started?
Yeah.
Good. Relax. Head up, floating, and sinking. Now pick your ball up with the left hand over the top and the right hand under. Turn your body to the left, changing the hands on the corner. Good. Turn your body to the right. Change your hands one more time here. And now you're going to shift your weight to your left leg and turn and roll again. Next, we're going to move the feet. So you're going to pick up your right toe and turn your body into the corner with your toe. Shift your weight to your right foot. Stand on the right leg while stepping forward with your left heel, just like we practiced. Touching slowly, your heel first, straight ahead, good. Your toe to the front. Then turn your body to the front and shift to your left leg while picking the bottom hand up and the top hand goes down the inside. Next, we're going to do it on the other side. So sit your weight back, bring your toe in, front toe, in the direction you want to go. Shift to your left foot, pick your right heel up, step to straight ahead here now, turn your body to the front, and again, this is your right side. Bring your weight forward, about 60% on your front. Are you comfortable?
As comfortable as I can be.
Good. Just stand straight like you're waiting for the bus. Relax.
Waiting for the bus?
Yeah, wait for the bus.
Like this?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now we're going to bring the right hand up. We're going to sit back to the left and turn into the corner here and touch your wrist. Round your arm, turn your body forward, and come into press. 60% on your front leg. Open your hands like you're reading your palms. Sit back on the back leg and turn your palms out. We're going to be pushing now. So move your whole body forward with your hands. So I don't think you sat back enough and watched your knee. So this knee cannot go past your toe, right? Like that. Good. So that's the maximum forward. It's about 60%. Can you feel 60%?
Yeah.
Can you sit back as far as you can?
Sit back.
Your hip over your heel. Your head too. That's right. There you go. Now you're going to feel it here, right?
Yeah.
Good. Straighten your body. Good. Okay. That's better. Turn your toe open. Shift to your right foot. Stand on the right leg and step forward. Bottom hand rising. Top hand goes down the center. Sit in your front leg, 60%. Turn to the right and do the same move. Bring your left toe in. As you turn your body, bring your toe with you. Good. Step out. Right foot forward, right arm up. Stand up straight. Right palm up. Shift the weight back and touch your wrist. Shift the weight forward into press. Sit back. Turn your palms forward into push. One more. Single whip. Sit back. Turn your toe and body to the corner. Stand on your right leg. Face the mirror. Touch your heel to the side. And horse riding. Sit on your horse. Hey, good.
Did I do it?
Awesome. That was awesome.
Oh my God.
How easy was it?
This was so hard because it was every little muscle and like feeling every movement and doing normal movements, but in pretty much slow motion.
Yeah.
Like it was just, but it taught me a lot about balance actually. Today's experience was very enlightening because even moving through slow movements was difficult, but so much fun because I learned so much about myself and my body. I feel like I overthink a lot, and I feel like that came out today through the exercise. Thank you guys so much for today.
You're welcome.
I had a lot of fun, and I learned so much about my body and mind connection.
That's great.
I feel like I'm more in balance.
Good.
So, question for you guys. What goes through your mind when you're doing Tai Chi?
Well, it depends on how good you are. I think in the beginning, as you probably have experienced, and you're thinking top, bottom, left, right. And you have to think of all of those because you want everything to move together. But as you get more advanced, you can actually do all of that complex movements, and your mind can actually be still. It's almost like things are happening, but inside you can be still, you can be empty. But it takes a while.
How does one become more still within their mind?
By paying attention, and also for me, I think the most important thing is realizing that you are not your thoughts. Most of us think that we are our thoughts, but thoughts are powerful. But the Buddha said we suffer because we try to hold on. But if we can let go, then that kind of opens up space, opens up stillness, and you can still be in the world and act, but you're not kind of swept away by the show. You can take part in the show, but you got your own space.
Wow, I actually see how applicable that is to even life outside.
Yeah.
So, being a master of Tai Chi, would you say that you're a master of your mind?
Yes. I'm trying to be modest, but I've been at this personally. I've been teaching 40 years, but my personal practice is 50 years. So, I know a bit about it. Yeah.
So speaking of that, what made you 50 years? What made you start this?
I nearly killed myself in car accidents and various things when I was around the age of 20. So at a pretty early age, I started thinking, well, what's life about? All right, and I realized that a lot of things I did was pretty silly. And so that started me on my path, and kind of at the same time, I found both meditation and martial arts, and I found that although they seem so different, that they have a commonality, and that's why I call it, when I started teaching in Toronto, I call it the Tychon Meditation Center, because I wanted not only the movement, but actually people to understand that you need the kind of mind and spirit element, because that's what we are. We're body, spirit, energy, emotions, everything. So we need to understand how they all work together, and we can actually have much more skill in developing them, and then also learning how to let them live in harmony, all aspects of your being, not only your physicality, but your emotions and your thinking, and how they can all come together and be a harmonious whole.
So on that harmonious note, your thinking and your emotions coming together in harmony, how do you think this impacts your mental health? For both of you, actually. Both of you can jump in on this one.
Well, that is mental health.
Yeah.
If you, in Buddhism, there's a concept called right action, so that if you understand, if there's something, if you understand yourself, you understand other people, and then you can see into situations. So right action is not only what you want, but what is good for your environment, which means other people or this, So we don't live in a bubble, so we're always interacting. So right action involves what is right for everyone. You do it, you leave it, that's it. That's the best you can do. Mm-hmm. And usually you get good results, but ultimately you can't control the results. You can just do the best you can.
I love that. Donna, what about you? Your mental health, how do you...
Well, actually, I came from a bad place too. I mean, similar to Andy, but everybody has their issues, right?
Yeah.
And it's very common that people will come to Tai Chi because, as Andy's reading a book about, your head is on fire. You need to do something to change, or something, to change your life into something better. You're not feeling good. You're depressed, you're angry, whatever. All of your emotions are controlling you. You have no control over that. So by coming to meditation, looking inside rather than trying to cover it over or bury it deep within yourself, you bring it to the surface and you go, wow, I see where it's coming from. Now I know how to deal with it. Mm-hmm. I can be present with it and not push it away. This is where I am now, but it won't be there the same tomorrow. So you understand that everything is a process of change. So you too can change, and that gives you, I think it gives you insight, and it gives you a place to move to.
That's inspiring. There's a really big part of...
So you actually learn to flow with change rather than fighting it. So,
Yeah.
Because things are changing anyway, so how can I flow, right? Things are changing, I'll change too, right?
I never thought of it like that. Even in the movements, you can see that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, you learn to let go, to focus, and know yourself.
Yeah.
You know, once you know yourself, you have more confidence in where you want to go. You focus. I want to go here. You just go there. Don't let all the thoughts stop you, all the bad feelings that, your mind is creating everything that you're living. You are creating it. Nobody else is creating that scenario for you.
Wow, this is profound. So, can anyone join Tai Chi Meditation Center?
They can, absolutely.
I love that. Thank you. I see the benefits for me, like all the thinking and the overthinking I do, and being in this space really gave me some insight how I could be more connected with myself and learn more about me. So I want to thank you both for today. That was awesome.
coming.
Thank you for visiting us.
Of course. Thank you, Andy.
Maybe you'll come back and
Of
try
course,
some
I
more,
want to.
okay?
Thank you,
That'd be
Donna.
awesome to see you again.
Of course.
All right.
So I just finished Tai Chi, and now I'm here at CAMH with Jonathan because I have some questions. Jonathan, how you doing?
Tychon, man. Good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
You too.
So question for you. How does meditation help mental wellness?
Oof, that's a good one. How does it not, right? Is a real question. Meditation is one of those things where I'm sure you hear about the value of being present and mindful all the time. And I think meditation is one of those things that people believe is you have to be in a dark space and by yourself and legs crossed and fingers out, and that's what meditation is, but it's not. Meditation is checking in with yourself. Meditation is self-awareness. It's understanding what's happening to you, why it's happening, and what you can do about it. But when life is moving so fast, it's hard to meditate just like that, and it requires intention, and it requires purpose, right? So a lot of the times when we talk about how meditation can support mental well-being, it's really about checking in with yourself to see how you feel about things. Taking the time to say, okay, I'm recognizing that I'm feeling stressed or angry or hurt or jealous or anything that makes us human, right? Or even happy. You can meditate on happiness. It doesn't have to be negative emotions, but just taking the time for yourself to understand the connection between like what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you can do about it. There's many forms of meditation. There's many ways to engage in meditative practice. At CAMH, one of the things that we make available to our patients is Tai Chi. So a lot of our patients get access to a specialized Tai Chi instructor who will come in and work with them, meet them where they're at in terms of their capacity, and prompt opportunities to meditate. You can meditate through movement like Tai Chi, but you can also meditate and just sit and think, or it doesn't need to be any sort of defined way. But the greatest value is going in with intention, understanding what you want to get out of it and where you're feeling and where you're at as you go through it. So meditative practice is really fascinating because it allows us to look at the connection between what we think, what we feel, and what we do. It's so easy to not pay attention to those things, and so suddenly we're just always moving but not recognizing. And so that's where meditative practice is really beneficial. There's guided meditations, of course. There's apps that you can use on your phone. There's YouTube videos that you can find. There's Tai Chi practices that you can engage in. You can just sit by yourself. You can write in a journal. There's so many ways. So it's about finding that meditative outlet that is true to you and works for you. Because what we don't want is people to try something and say, oh, you know what? I can never do this because I'm not someone to sit, or I'm not someone to think about things in that way. It's open to everyone. It's very general in that sense. And I think the beauty is that you gain deeper understanding about yourself.
Well, thank you for a great conversation,
For
Jonathan. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, man.
If I were to tell people about the importance of trying new things, I would say just get out there and try it. Life is about experiences and relationships and just having fun. We only have one life to live, and our experiences define how enjoyable it is. So go out there and enjoy as much as you can, because you never know what you'll fall in love with.